Good morning. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Happy, relaxing Sunday morning. Nice to see some friends here. We could catch up on the week, maybe. How's everybody's week been now that it's coming to a close? Getting ready to start a new one. Good morning, Barb. Good morning, Debbie Brown. Good morning, anybody else who's came in. I haven't seen you yet. Well, here in the Mahoning Valley, it frosted overnight. It got really cold. It definitely went down below 32. And the whole front lawn was covered in frost this morning. I should be raring to go. I've been up for 6 hours already. I went to sleep really early last night. Of course, I remembered. Barb, how are you feeling after your you're going for it today. I see. Yes. Let us know how you're feeling afterwards. I hope it all goes well. I really do. So it's supposed to go up into the 60s, like, low 60s today. Man, I really hope it does, because it has been downright cold here, barely breaking 40 degrees for the last couple of days. It's been quite cold. I've said this before. I'll definitely say it again. In this area, spring and fall could be winter or summer. Strange weather we have here. Well, hi, Deborah Adams. Yeah, Barb, we're supposed to get snow in a day or two here. Strangest thing. It'll be 60 today and tomorrow, and then we have a chance of rain mixed with snow. Oh, goodness sakes. It's the funniest thing. Well, what are you all drinking this morning? Yeah, everybody bring their drinks with them, their favorite beverage. But I already drank my coffee. Like I said, I've been up since 3 a.m. and I already drank a whole pot of coffee. So I figured I better switch over now. I am drinking organic, USDA organic certified antioxidant green tea. So this is what I'm drinking this morning. Yeah. And I'm drinking it straight up, just like I drink my coffee. No sugar, no cream. I like this flavor. Okay, Debbie Brown, we'll see you as soon as you get back. Yeah, cloudy with the chance of meatballs. Right. It's been an interesting week. I've still been throwing trash out, going through, old storage boxes, sorting my craft items. donating items here locally in my community, some books, a lot of clothing, and purses, things like that, some blankets and stuff. Just cleaning it out, I don't need all this stuff. I've got way too much stuff, I think. So I've also been cleaning out my pantry. Well, my pantry kind of, it's not exactly a food pantry per se. It's more like a kitchen equipment type of pantry, with the KitchenAids and this vegetable steamers and vacuum seal bag system and all that kind of stuff. Well, just to interrupt for a second, yeah, it could be interesting. Your playroom has vodka. My tinctures that I took this morning, they also have vodka. Coincidentally, but it's a very minute amount. For the vodka amount that I consume, it's like less than 5 milliliters. 1 milliliter is one little dropper, so it's a small amount. It's a small amount of vodka, but yeah. These tinctures, I have to admit, the tinctures and the mushrooms, they've really kept my energy up. My energy feels really good. I'm able to, stay on task and focus and get this stuff done, and still wake up the next morning, feel refreshed and, quite okay, ready to tackle it again today. Hi, Tina. How are you? Great to see you here. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, that's kind of, my my thing. Interrupt there for a minute. That was a small little a bleep. So yeah, what's been going on this week? I got some happy mail this week from Janet Nash, and it's over here. I'm going to show you the back side of the envelope because she painted it and decorated it so very nicely. I just love it. I'm not sure if Janet's going to be joining us today. Maybe she can. Maybe I didn't check my my Facebook yet this morning. I've just been busy, Oh, isn't this just beautiful though? But yeah, it's been feeling great just to what I was saying about the pantry off the kitchen. It doesn't have outside steps to it anymore. It does have that door which is all sealed off, and it's no longer an exit. So it used to be, I would imagine, back in the day, because this is almost a century home. Used to be back in the day probably a mud room that you could come in through there and hang up all your stuff and put your boots there and whatnot. And but since then, the steps have been removed, the door has been sealed shut, and it's just this great big space off of the kitchen with a door in between the kitchen and that room that is accessible. So I put some the chrome racks. I have a couple of those in there, a shelf, a deep freezer, and still all of my mops and brooms and things like that. And I store my extra big kitchen equipment in there, like the KitchenAids, blenders, picnic baskets, all my extra bakeware and whatnot. So as I was cleaning all that out, I discovered that I have two juicers, a new one and an old one. So I will be passing on one of my juicers. And I also have two bread makers, a new bread maker and an older bread maker. And I know these items still work really well, so I'll be passing those on. So it's been interesting. I've been having a lot of fun discovering some things that I can still get rid of some of these things, right? It's kind of neat. Hi, Debbie Brown. Glad you made it back. Cheers, everyone. Now back to the Happy Mail I got from Janet Nash, and she made this beautiful envelope. This is the backside of it, and a little note here. It says, Tina, sending love from Janet. And see, oh, it's so beautiful, right? And then a couple painty papers. They look to be maybe encyclopedia type papers. She even stamped a wheel in the center here. Isn't that sweet? And there we go. I think the camera kind of picked it up there for a second. Okay. Oh, your magic bullet bit the dust this week. That's sad. That's almost heartbreaking to me. We've had a similar week, I'll tell you. I have a Ninja blender, and it has the magic bullet sizes, 3 of them, and that's still working just great. But the large blender that would makes like a pitcher of like margaritas or smoothies or whatever, and it has that really nice blade that goes all the way up. The container part actually got a big crack in it, and the blade kind of got a little bit jacked up. So yeah, that part of it, mine got trashed this past week as well. So I feel you on that, Barb. But I have at least I still have the little sizes and the little blades, so I'm still okay with that. So yeah, this one that Janet Nash painted has like a copper and a gold, and it has some purplish blues, like almost a periwinkle. It's very pretty. And she sent me a piece of decorative paper, really nice decorative paper. Love that. And she printed off for me a sheet of her collage, her painting collage with the hearts and the stamps. I think it's just beautiful. Just lovely. I love it. Really do. That was so sweet of her to. I know plenty of people. She did offer everyone in, I believe, Phibbsville, that you could print this off and enjoy it for yourself. So that was very nice of her to print it off and send it to me in a Happy Mail. I really appreciate that. That is just so sweet. Oh, yeah, Barb, I believe it. They're going on strike. Look out. Okay, so here is the first I'll move the camera down so you can see what I'm doing on my table and we could just talk. How about right about there? So, okay, seems good to me. Yeah, move my chair back. I'm going to be standing again probably most of today. I've made a lot of, long car rides lately. And it aggravates my back. So I prefer to stand. That's how I feel best, is just standing on my 2 feet. And I am okay with that. Like I said, my energy is feeling really good. I'm going to turn this around because I want to cut this white edge off, okay? Maybe some other things over here. I'm going to move them out of my way, though. And there we go. I want to cut this white edge off. The Birds and Butterfly junk journal, I have not worked on it all week. I do have it out, though. I have all the signatures out. We're going to work on that today. And I decided when I got this from Janet Nash, this happy mail from her, I decided that I was going to put this piece in one of the signatures. So I want to cut this off, this white edge here. If I could get it straight. Okay. Like I said, I've been up for 6 hours already. I've already taken half of my mushrooms that I take daily, and my vitamins. I thought today would be a good day. Well, hello. Good. I'm looking up and I see Laura's here from the Jersey Crafter. Good morning. It's great to see you. It's nice to see so many of my friends here. Yes, as I was saying, I thought this morning would be a great day, since I'm already talking about my daily mushrooms and tinctures that I'm taking, my vitamins and whatnot. I thought this would be a good time. I had this, when I'm going to go live, I make a rough, very loose outline of things I'd like to talk about, topics or whatnot. And I've mentioned this before. I think it warrants visiting again, that, many people, probably most people, go through a lot of different experiences throughout life. And if you have a rare diagnosis, or a family member or a loved one that has a rare diagnosis, there are a lot of support groups. These days, I would say more support groups than ever in my lifetime for people within communities to just have support, somebody to talk to, somebody that understands, give advice, share their experience as well. things like that. Okay. So, back in the day, support groups, largely were AA type, Alcoholics Anonymous, and then branched out off of there from Dr. Bob and Bill Wilson. Here from the Akron, Ohio area is where the first, meetings for Alcoholics Anonymous took place. I believe it might have been in the 1930s, if my memory serves me right. I'm not sure. Okay. But I do know Dr. Bob and Bill Wilson were in the Cleveland, Ohio area and, offered a sobriety house for people and a program, a 12-step recovery. And it kind of, it grew from there and branched out to, Narcotics Anonymous, Adult Children of Alcoholics Anonymous, Overeaters Anonymous, and so on, where they had these 12-step programs that were based off of Alcoholics Anonymous 12-step program. And today, it has just grown so much, the support in our communities. Good morning, Zena. How wonderful to see you. Good morning. Our crafting community is much like that. There's a lot of support. There's a lot of people that you can bounce ideas off of and share your experience with. And people really care, and they're there for you. And the same with rare diseases or rare diagnosis of some type. There are a lot of support groups for that as well, especially on social media these days. And information is just, it's so easy to ask questions and talk to people these days about, different ideas and whatnot. So that's, my thing about the, the mushrooms and the medicinal mushrooms. I cut this a little crooked right here, so I have to go back for 1 second here and straighten this up. It might do better if I did it this way now. Yeah, let me do that. Okay, so I read recently on a blog that green tea, well, this is nothing new, of course. It's been all over the literature for years, but recently I read on the blog that green tea is full of antioxidants, and it's, great for, oops, let me get up here a second. All right. I think I got that okay. It's great for drinking it, especially, I suppose there's really, it's just as good, maybe even better to just drink it than it is to take the capsules or the tincture. From what I'm gathering, that's just my interpretation. So, right, Laura? Yeah. Good morning, Candy. I missed you coming in. Good morning. So this is just what I've been reading. And, guys, please keep in mind, everything I say is just my opinion and my interpretation, and take it with a grain of salt. you know, things change all the time, and that's all a part of adaptability and growing, is recognizing that things change all the time, and that's okay, right? So I'm going to close this because I feel safer that way. I don't want to cut my hand. Well, this is all cut pretty nice, and I think it will go in one of these very well. Another thing I was, recently reading about was vitamin D with calcium for better absorption, and how it supports the immune system. Yeah, it helps the immune system fight when there's something to fight. And then there was, well, especially, I'm not sure where you all are at, but where I'm at in the Mahoning Valley, Youngstown, Ohio, we have probably the cloudiest weather in most of the United States. So we even have an air base here that was, and an armory in the military specifically because of that reason. So bright sunny days, without a lot of overcast is not common here. What is common is very cloudy weather. A lot of cloud cover. So vitamin D and calcium is important here, and also magnesium and vitamin C. So yeah, in a lot of people in this area have statistically are low in vitamin D in this area. So my vitamin D is very good, by the way. I did have my CAT scans Monday. I had two CAT scans, one for upper above the abdomen, be the chest and lower neck area, spleen, and that area, and then the lower, which was like the kidneys, the bottom part of the diaphragm, intestines, and all that in there. So there was, I'm still kind of black and blue here. It was a rough week. I was stuck many times, blood work a couple of times, and CAT scans. So I had a dye injection, and I had to also drink the other one for the lower no, Laura, what I meant was vitamin D. When you take it, calcium helps with absorption. And then I was saying I also take vitamin C and magnesium. Those are also very important as well. That's what I meant. Maybe I misspoke. Yeah, so my scans were Monday. They went great. The results all came back great. There is no new lymphadenopathy, and the tumors that I do have are all stable. So I'm back on to another 6 months of watch and wait. It's actually a term they use as part of the protocol for this particular type of lymphoma, which is a non-Hodgkin's lymphoma called MALT. And I have it systemically, so it's been in both of my eyes, and it's been through. I do have 4 tumors, in connective tissue. but they're all stable, and nothing has happened. My last scans were 15 months ago, and nothing has happened since then. So I'm happy with that. I am very excited with that. So it is 6 months freedom, 6 months of freedom. I'm not going back to Cleveland Clinic or anything. So it's going to be hiking and crafting and still organizing and cleaning out. And, this is it. This is it, guys. Living the life. Yeah. I'm happy you're all here with me to share the good news. It's pretty wonderful, huh? Yeah, it's been a fantastic week. Absolutely fantastic. That's, Barb, actually a positive healing that you brought that up. I do listen to, not every night, but several nights a week. I listen to, it's on the channel, a YouTube channel called Meditation Station. And there is one particular meditation that he does on sleep, healing while you sleep. And I love it. I've been listening to that, and that helps a lot, to get that positive healing, even going on subconsciously, really helps a lot, to bring it into being second nature within, our walking conscious time. Okay, I'm trying to catch up on the chat here real quick. I'm looking. Oh, goodness. You'll have to let us know when your cardiologist sets up this procedure for the stent. Now, you'll definitely be in all of our thoughts, Deborah, for sure. So let me see where I could possibly put this one. So I think I put a coloring page. I might have put it in the middle one. Let me check. I think I did. I don't mind if I have an extra page in the middle one. Yeah, there's the coloring page. I think let's see, where would I'm going to put that. It's going to be an extra page in the middle, the third signature. So maybe, oh, that might look really pretty there. Or there. I'm thinking it will look really nice here. Let me see if it bothers this flip out any, because there's a flip out right there too. So I have, see, there's the flip out there. I think it'll be fine there. Yeah. Very good. I like that there. Yeah. Hi, Christina. Nice to see you. Okay, Laura, thanks for stopping by. I might still be here. Okay, I thought maybe one of the things I last time we were here, I organized. I should put the camera up for 1 second so you can see here in the corner. Right here, I organized the stencils that I want to try out that, may be appropriate for this journal. I told you guys I'm really slow about things. So I've had a lot of distractions lately. But I did find some butterflies that I had, and a couple other ones, some word ones with create your own happiness, don't stop, until you're proud. And this one has love, joy, gratitude, success, believe, faith, create, dream, imagine, family, thankful. I got to make sure I'm in the camera here. Okay. And this one just has some nice different little patterns on it. A couple different ones. Just like some background patterns. So you might use some of those. And there's also some, these are really thin. These are our Dollar Tree ones. Okay, so there's this one. It's very thin. I'm going to do a couple test runs on just regular copy paper before I do anything in the journal. I don't want to mess up the journal. And then remember, I still had these other ones with birds and butterflies and some words and whatnot. Okay, so yeah, there's those. And so what I think I need to do first is choose the papers that I want to put some kind of stencil on first. Hi, Bird. Birdie came up to join us. We have Birdie here. Hi, Birdie. You can't see Bird, but she's down here on the floor. Okay, let's see here. We have this second page is going to have. I'm not sure if I want to put anything on the first page. That would be 2. I'm going to count how many are actually blank white ones. So far there's 2. And then 3. So that would be 6. Well, decisions, huh? So one of them is a small one, and then one of them is a full one, and one is a mid-size one. So we have 3 different sizes. I keep this in mind when I'm picking out which stencils I want to use. So we have butterflies on the front. The other one has the birdhouse. So there's a bird one here. I think that's the one we'll use on the birdhouse one. And we'll use that one for the birdhouse one. And then the middle one, what's that one? A big butterfly. So I think rather than putting a butterflies on that one. I think I want to use something like just a real subtle, like the subtle leafy vine one. Yeah, I mean it'll cover more area. It kind of reminds me of the Tim Holtz one a little bit. So I'm going to stick that one in here. That one's going to go on that. And let's see. Then we have the medium one. So I might do some, oh, I don't know. Let's see here. I'll just do some of the different butterflies on it. Just subtly here and there. Okay. So I think I might use this one. This one might be better to use. Now we have some butterflies on here. Let's see. What do I like here? Any of these? I might have to go with some of these bigger open ones. Just because... Let's see. I don't know. I'm a little indecisive here today. Okay, let's see how those would look. Because I think these, the plainer ones, is that even showing up? You see those? They don't have as much cutout on them. They might be more subtle. We'll see. So I think I have a couple things picked out here. I'm going to move these other 4 out of the way, signatures, and I'm going to move these other stencils out of the way. And I'm going to try something different today. We're just going to see how it goes. So let me move this one out of the way and give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Oh, go on. Okay, I'm right here. I just wanted to grab some white paper, just some practice paper. Let me put this down a little bit. Look at that. Okay, so I have some white paper, and I'm going to take my craft mat off. And I have, one of the plastic placemats. I have that already down here. So I have, this is, I think, the 18 by 8 or something like that. The extra large printer paper. So I'm going to fold it in half. This is just a practice piece. So I can see how this is going to turn out if I, put it on the signatures. Oh, goodness. Okay, so I have here, in this basket, all of the alcohol inks that I made before. And I have my rubber gloves here. And I have my baby wipes here. So I can put some of these on and do a little practicing. I think I'll take one of the, since I'm using some of the thinner, I have, let's do the Choose Joy. Today, Choose Joy. Let's see how that turns out. Because it's cut out a little bit finer. Okay. So let's see what happens with that. Alrighty. So my idea, I don't know how this is going to actually work out. But we're going to find out. So my idea is to use these little makeup sponges here. And I'm not sure. Haven't tried this yet. We'll try it, see what happens. And we know this alcohol ink goes everywhere, right? It just has a mind of its own. So you get things out of range that you don't want covered in ink, right? Okay, I think this might be what do I have here? Purple. Let's try this purple. Oh, it's actually working, you guys. Yes. Do I sound surprised? I am. Oh, the alcohol. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is so pretty. Wow. Okay, let's spray a little more here. All right, I think I got some squished under on that one there. Just I'm not thrilled about that. Okay, we'll see what happens there. How we're going to control this. We might have to try some different methods, okay? This might be a day of experiments. All right, I'm going to stop and catch up on the chat. Well, that is pretty neat. Is that why, Candy? It's smushed under. It kind of went under the stencil there in a couple places. Okay, let's try it without the sponge. Let's see what happens. What and you guess what? It bled through too. So let me grab another sheet because I want to see what's going to happen. All right. I want to see if I just know why it worked. Oh, okay. Well, let's see what happens. Oh, that looks even more out of control. Okay. Just spraying it. Ugh. And it dripped through more. So, and there's a lot of waste spraying it. Well, let's clean some of that up with the sponge at least. We have the sponge here, so might as well use it, huh? Oh, goodness, what a mess. Oh, well. Yeah, it's a pretty interesting. Okay, now I have a sponge full of ink. Let's see. The sponge may be the way to go if I can control it. Somewhat. It's going to be a gradient effect, which that's cool. Let's see here. Now it's out of ink, so let's see what that does. One little squirt. That's good. All right, let's try that again. Okay, so it seems like the trick may be not, just like any other paint that you'd use with stencils is not to use too much. Because you can always add more. I'm just going to put a tiny bit more on here. I think it needs a tiny bit more. Okay, let's see. That might do it. That looks pretty good. Not too much of a goof up. This one came out pretty well. I was a lot more careful with this one though. No, I don't have pixie spray. And there is, of course, there's a little bit of bleed out through there. I don't know, guys. I don't know if I'm not so sure I want to use the alcohol inks, on the stencils. Not so sure. I may use something else instead of the alcohol inks. So I have other things. I have other, I could use any one of the other inks I have. I feel like I can control them better, I might just do that. So this was a good experiment, except for the overspray and not being able to really control how much ink is going to get pulled underneath the stencil, even when I went really light on it. It was a good experiment. So Let me get this stuff out of the way. Since we're not going to be using this, move it. So what other choices do we have? We have some, of course, we have some Tim Holtz inks. Let's see. Yeah, they might be in here. They might not be. Where did I put them? Okay, guys. Give me 1 second. They're here, right here somewhere. I'll find them. Alrighty, you guys. I'm gonna wipe off the good time to wipe off the dust while I'm at it. Okay, we have some different distress inks, and then there's the vintage photo or aged mahogany. So the rest of these, I don't think I want to use. We'll see. I don't think I need any of these though. What do I have here? Stuck. It's the okay, that looks like a red and an orange. A red and orange. Might use gold. We'll see. All right. So in this one, there is hickory smoke, vintage photo, ground espresso, and black soot. So we have a vintage photo in here, but might as well put this vintage photo away. Doubt that I will use the aged mahogany on that one. So these two can be put away. I really kind of like this hickory smoke. It's kind of a... let's see. Yeah, see the hickory smoke here? It's like a grayish... I'm going to test that one out. Let's see how that goes, huh? All right. That is fantastic. Debbie Brown, I'm so happy for you too. Wish you all the best. Okay, I think I got that all. Candy, can you tell me about pixie spray? What's pixie spray? I think I need a new one for that. Let's see. What do I have here for daubers? I think I'm missing one. Which one am I missing? Okay, this is the one that I already have out for that, I think. Oh, that's probably the espresso. And this one is probably, oh, I don't know. I don't know. Is this this looks like the mahogany. I need to mark these. Hi, Janet. Good morning. Oh, you went to the park this morning. Oh, Janet. Are you having nice weather there? It is very cold here. And did Freddie enjoy his walk? Did you take Freddie to the park? Oh, okay. Candy, I never knew that. Oh, definitely. I'll check into that. Okay. Yeah, I'd say this is probably that hickory smoke. I kind of like that color. I've never actually worked with it yet, so I like the mahogany a lot. I've worked with that one, and the vintage photo is nice as well. I think that would be it. Okay. So I don't need that one. Janet, we were talking and I was sharing with everybody the happy mail I received from you this week with your pretty decorative paper and painty papers that were in here, and the lovely note that you sent and how you decorated the envelope and the back of the envelope, and also the paper that you printed off for me from your hearts and stamps. That was so sweet of you. I actually, if it's okay with you, I would like to put it in the Birds and Butterfly junk journal. I was going to put it in the center signature. I'll show you how cute it looks. I cut the white edges off, and I stuck it in here. Right there it is. And then this is the other side of it. All right, thank you. I'm glad you approve. All right, you guys. Here it is. Here's the we're just going to practice on this again. Make sure this is the color we want. It may not be. I've got to find out first. That's just like I am, right? It's kind of gray. I don't know. Do we want gray in this? It's very subtle, yeah. Well, let me see if I darken this up a little. You know, the swatch that they have on the cover makes it look like it has more of a little bit of a green in it. But on paper, it looks more gray to me. I don't know. I would like it if it had a little bit more of that green hue to it a little bit. There we go. It really looks gray. Mm-hmm. So that would be next, I suppose, is we want that color in here. Or would vintage photo actually be better? I mean, the gray, it does match. And it would be very light. It wouldn't be, this dark for sure. I think I kind of like it. I don't know. Might do that. Good morning, Peter. Nice to see you. Good morning, Renee. Thank you. It is so great to see my friends here. I think that will go nice. That hickory smoke. I think it'll go okay. Because there are lots of, like you see in this page, it has a lot of the grayish grays in it. I think it'll work. It's going to be pretty light anyways. You know what? I want to keep it subtle because it's just a background that you can write over. Good morning, Angie. Okay, and then if you do like, I would check see, it does bleed through onto the back side of this if you go a little bit too dark with it. And that's not something I want to happen. I don't really want it to be bleeding through onto the front of this. So there's another dilemma there. Let's see. Could stick with, let's try this first. My I'm getting trusty old vintage photo there, and my vintage photo dauber that I like. Crazy, huh? Yeah, that's the way it is. Okay. I've got a lot going on these pages. I guess that's kind of sweet. just make this one kind of go on up off of the page. See what happens here. Still testing it out. I'm not going to make any final decisions till I know what's going to happen. How is it going to look? Plus, I like experimenting, and I save my scraps for future reference. Like, what did that turn out like? I need to put them all in a little scrapbook kind of thing of failures. Ideas that I had tried that, didn't work out. Like, I know we've all tried to find things that will glue, what you call it? I can't even think of the name of it right now. But this stuff like wax paper, vellum, and things like that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think there is like one product on the market that Amazon sells that you can glue with on vellum and things like that. It's nothing that I have. It's on my list. You vote the hickory smoke. Yeah, it came out nice, I think. There's my test run of the butterflies. I was, testing the ink out, see how much of it. Okay, I think we could go. We could definitely move on and put some butterflies on here. And I think even let's try one of the bigger ones. Let's see how that'll look real quick. Let's try something that doesn't have something real huge pattern right by it. Then I'm going to have to put tape over it. I could probably do this one here. Let's see how this one comes out. So even though we've had barely 40-degree weather here this week, I've still been out in the yard this week and cut the grass and cleaned up the garage. What else did I do up there? Oh, cleaned up the front porch. I have a big backyard with a lot of tall black walnut trees. And they make quite a mess back there. And they're very old trees, so they're very tall. And when it storms, we have really bad wind storms. It brings down a lot of big branches. So I had a lot of cleanup to do in the backyard this week, just cleaning up, branches that have been out there throughout the winter, basically. So I cleaned all that up, and I've got my burn pile all set up with some big branches, some medium branches, some kindling branches and twigs. And I'm waiting for the city, because I do live in the city. Believe it or not, I live in the city. And I say that because this morning there was a family of deer cutting through my backyard. Just walked right through the backyard. We've had a lot of demolition over the years in my area. And even though I live in the heart of the city, it's a lot like, being out in the country where there aren't very many neighbors. Good morning, Cheryl. Nice to see you. Hi, Mina. Nice to see you. Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is having a very relaxing Sunday morning, whether you're crafting or just hanging out, whatever you may be doing. I'm looking out the window. Somebody's out there blowing on their horn. And you hear Birdie? She's barking. She's barking in the background. Okay, so this is did I show you guys the big butterfly? That's kind of nice too, right? Yeah. So I don't know. I think I need to do it a little bit lighter, not quite so dark. I want people, whoever the person is to be able to write over top of it. So let me get my ink down a little bit better, maybe, so that I just do it very, like that. Light. That looks good, I think. It still have the pattern, right? Yeah. And it's a lot lighter. And let's just do let's put the lid down for a second. I'll do a practice right over top of it. Do I have a pen up here? Yep. Let me grab a pen. All right. Let's see. Let's say note to self. Keep the ink light. That's pretty easy to read. And this one, note to self. This is too much ink. Oh, that's very pretty. Oh my gosh. So look at the difference in how this looks when you write on top of it. Will the camera pick that up? Let's see. Yeah, I think it looks really cool. The light and writing over top of it, it does look really cool. Hi, Becky. Good morning. Okay, so we decided we're going to keep the ink light on this, and we'll use this big one. I think that's pretty cool. We'll kind of like make them coming out of the... We'll do one right in here. We'll make them flying into into the center of the the signature and out of it. I'll shut the door in 1 second here. This birdie's barking. I think that looks good. Here we go. Yeah, that's fine. All right. And we'll put one coming up out of the corner on the bottom. Who all enjoys stenciling? Anybody? I like to stencil. It's probably one of my favorite art things to do. Stenciling. Okay. And let's put one coming up this way, kind of there. Might need a little more ink on that one there. Yeah. That's good. Yeah, the light's not real well today in here. I'm having a difficult time seeing a little. I mean, it looks like it's kind of bright outside, but it's really not. Okay, that looks good. Now let's see where we want to go. Let's make another one come up out of the corner this way, but we'll make it kind of. Let's go that way. A little bit, and then we'll make that one go the other way. Kind of random, planned random. Anybody do planned random? Yeah. And you make this one go straight up there. Get a whole butterfly over here. I like this smoked hickory. It's a very nice color. I think that might be good. There we go. That came out nice. Maybe one more like right in here. Yeah. Tiny little piece maybe going like right up out of the. There you go. That's good. Yep. I like it. All right. I'm catching up on the chat here real quick. I'm gonna. Hi, Tori. Good morning. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining us. It's great to see so many crafters here this morning. We're winding down the week, getting ready to start a new one. Okay. I think we will go ahead and do the other 4 signatures, just like this one. Oops. Birdie's having a barking fest down there. I'm not really sure what she's upset about right now. There's really nothing going on. She's still barking though. I might just do a couple more butterflies here. I'll try to get done as much as I can. So I finished watching Hoarders on, oh geez, which one is that? Oh, that's on Amazon Prime. I watched all 6 seasons while I've been cleaning my house the last couple weeks. And it's been a great motivation for me, and I've learned a lot of things watching the show. It's been interesting. And we'll do another one right here. One of the things that I like most about clearing out so many extra things that I have is that I can see the things that I really love a lot easier and use them more often. That's what I'm finding. Instead of just not being able to get to something, or it's difficult to get to something. It's nice to have space cleared out. Okay, this is looking good. Let's put another one up in here. Yeah, Birdie Girl's not too happy about something. Need a little bit more right in here. There we go. And I'll put one down in here. And that will be it for this page. So I got 2 of them done anyway. But it is looking good. This was a good choice. Yeah, I'm glad. I had some consensus in the chat about using the smoked hickory smoke, or smoked hickory, whatever it is. I think that'll about do it for now. That's enough stenciling for the moment. Oh, Debbie Brown, I know exactly what you mean. It really gave me a lot of motivation uh, and some insights into my own habits. If you all will give me 1 second, I'm going to go check on Birdie, see why she's having such a difficult time barking this morning. I'll be right back, folks. Birdie. Birdie. Hey. Hey. What's wrong? Come on. All right, I'm back. I think it's just neighbors. Yeah, I think it's just the neighbors outside talking, and she calmed down. She stopped barking for the moment. All right, let's see, where are we now? So that one's good. I think we could do this one now. Let's get a couple more of these done at least. I think this might be all I'm going to accomplish today with, stenciling. Probably just these first. These first butterfly pages. I better put my glasses back on so I can see this clearer. Okay, I'll put one going up in the middle again, or maybe right in there. One in this corner here. Get it moved over, right? There we go. Okay, one more up in this corner. We'll do it. Well, let's make him go this way. Or her, whatever. Above, like that. And here goes Bird again barking. She having a rough morning. All right, that looks good. Oh, are they? I hope that's a good thing. Debbie Braun, like ASMR. Soothing. My younger sister says I have a very calming voice. I never thought so. She says on video it comes across that way. That looks good. All right, let's do this corner down here. Let's do small piece. So my plan for the week, and I've been thinking about this, what I'm going to do this week. I have a lot of business paperwork I need to take care of this week. So I do believe that's what I'm going to focus on this week. You know, along with the regular things that I'm already working on. I think I can move the business paperwork stuff up to the front of my list of priorities for Monday and get that done this week. And tomorrow is supposed to be a halfway decent day. So maybe I can get a few things outside that I want to clean up and get some more trash out. Tomorrow's trash day as well. Get the trash out. Tomorrow will be a busy day. Today, not so much. I don't have a whole lot to do today. I will probably take Birdie for a walk this afternoon. It's supposed to go up into the 60s, low 60s today. Now, this morning, when I took Birdie out, it was only 33 degrees Fahrenheit. So I put her little wool coat on this morning. It's the first time she's wore that coat for, quite a few weeks. It was pretty chilly this morning. But with the 60-degree weather, if we get that today, that'll be a nice treat for her to go out and go for a little walk today and do her some good, blow off some stink. Oh, that looks cute. Okay. I'm going to see how it's going. There we go. That's how they're looking. Pretty good. Good morning. Good morning. Anybody that's came in, I haven't seen you yet. This is the last one. It's going to have these butterflies anyway. So if you've came in a little bit later today, you may have missed the good news I had this week. I had my all my lab results, my 2 CAT scans all came back this week, and the lymphoma that I have is stable right now. There's nothing new. There's no new tumors, and the tumors that I do have are all stable. They have not done anything in over a year. So I am on what they call a watch and wait protocol for MALT lymphoma, and go back in 6 months and have everything checked again. And as long as everything stays stable and does not interfere with my quality of life, we will stay on watch and wait. So that's great news. My blood work came back awesome. As far as that goes, my sugar was good. My cholesterol was all good, all that. And other than, my own tinctures that I make and the medicinal mushrooms that I take, those are the only medications that I take anyway. Okay, I think we'll put this here. And I've said this many times too before. If I had to pick one mushroom for me, and this will probably change sometime in the future, but it hasn't changed yet, would be lion's mane. For me, it's made a huge difference. I know all the other ones that I'm taking, they have a lot of medicinal properties that are very beneficial for other reasons for me. They're great for immune system support and fighting free radicals and antioxidants and things like that. But lion's mane is a whole new level for me. And I say that because I had chemotherapy 23 years ago, and it was 9 months of chemotherapy every other week. And I have not had a recurrence of Hodgkin's lymphoma at this point. It's been 23 years. It's pretty much, considered cured. But, there is really no cure. It's just stable and never has done anything since then. But the chemotherapy did a lot of damage. It's responsible most likely for my secondary cancer that I have right now, is what the doctors are saying. And it caused a lot of brain fog and nerve damage. And I noticed a huge difference with lion's mane, with, clarity, thought clarity, and being able to focus. It's made a huge difference for me. Renee, I'm reading your question. Which tinctures do I make? I have a video. I posted a couple of months ago. If you want to watch it, it's about mushrooms and tinctures. But right now I have a turkey tail that I made. Let me see here. A reishi, ghost pipes, and chaga. Those are the vodka alcohol tinctures that I made. And there are water soluble ones as well. I haven't had the time to make those yet. So that was the fifth one. Those are all done. I think those came out. All 5 of them are done. I'm really happy. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm really happy about the whole journey at this point. Because, I'm going to get out there and hike really soon. It's going to be nice to go hiking. I've got new hiking boots. I'm all excited to go. Yeah, chaga is awesome. I found a birch tree locally here in one of our parks that had a nice piece of chaga on it, and went out and got a nice piece of it this winter. When the tree went dormant, I got a nice piece of the chaga. And so I was able, I have, I'll show you, this is chaga that I still have. This is the actual chaga that it's still drying. This is the one that I got this winter, which, was only a couple months ago when I went out and harvest this chaga. So it's still drying. I dropped a small piece of it in my tea. And I did make chaga. I got a small piece of chaga in the fall. I had a small piece from the same, but the tree wasn't dormant yet, so I only took a very small piece. And at that time, and I made chaga for this winter. Yeah, it's been very helpful. I feel a lot of, with the tinctures, it could be the vodka. I don't know, because it is made with vodka. But I feel a lot of the congestion in the morning gets broken up really well after I take tinctures. It seems to help with that. Yeah. And I'm excited about. I would like to make a lion's mane tincture this year. Last year, all season, I did not find one lion's mane. I have had luck before finding lion's mane mushroom out in our local park, and nothing. No lion's mane at all. Last went to all my spots where I'd found it previously, and it never happened. I don't know what was the reason for that. I'm not really sure, but hopefully this year I'll be able to find it locally. Otherwise, I'm just gonna, I don't know, maybe buy it. I don't know. the whole point of going out and harvesting it myself is that that vodka, Svedka, I believe it's called. It's from Sweden, Svedka. That's what I used. It's not very expensive. It's comparable to Absolute in price. Hi, Birdie. Hi, bird girl. What you been downstairs barking about? Hello. Okay. When she came up to say hello again. Yeah. So I do want to make the I think it's cheaper. I guess that's my point. When you buy the supplements online, for me, it's a lot more expensive to buy them from somebody else that produces the tincture or the capsules, rather than if I could harvest it free here locally, which is in my community. It's more to my benefit, and the vodka is not as expensive. Buying a bottle, I could get a big size bottle for $35. Is lasts me a long time to, make all the extracts with. So I did buy a lot of the supplements, and that's why I started making my own. What I can't make, I am buying, though. I will tell you that. All right, Angie, thank you for stopping in. Oh, we'll see you in a chat somewhere. Actually, I've been here for almost 2 hours live, and I think I'm going to wrap it up now. I'm going to go take care of Birdie here, take her out for a walk, and enjoy the rest of your day. I will enjoy the rest of my day, and I sure enjoyed hanging out with all of you here, whether you're here for the live or you come back here for the replay. Thanks for joining me, and thanks for being friends and all your advice and support. And I'll see you all in a chat or on a live this week sometime, or I will see you Sunday. I hope 9 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time works well for all you guys. And I like the 9 o'clock. It's working good for me since, summer's here and I'm staying up later and getting up later. Gives me a little bit more time in the morning. So I try to make this 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every Sunday live until I, decide to go back to 8 a.m. or something, okay? All right, guys. I love you all. Have a great day. See you next time.